What's quack-a-lacking, guys? I'm a Duck Quack here, and welcome back to another episode on our Trade to Glory series. So it's been ages since I've last made an episode on this. It's been ages since I've last played on this account, and that means that we've actually got quite a bit to talk about that we just haven't had time to address. So we're going to start off with the League SBC, the Eredivisie SBC. Now, we bought all of the players we needed for this, and I have filled in all the teams as well. So I've decided that we're just going to complete this. I didn't have any time to play, so I couldn't sell all my gold players in the hype and make bank off that. So the approach I'm going to take now is the SBCs cost me about 70,000 coins to do. So I want to make about 70,000 coins back from it before we actually get into the packs. Now, the way I plan on doing this is because we have bought 2 extra players for each team. So I'm going to try and sell the most expensive 2 players that I can and just see if that is going to be enough to give us our 70,000 coins back. So I'm going to go through every team, have a look for what the most expensive players are, and then list up those on the transfer market. Hopefully it's going to be enough to give us our 70k back so that the league is free. I'm hoping I haven't left it just that little bit too long. Okay then, guys, so we've gone through every single team, and it's actually a little bit depressing. Like, we're going to make back easily the amount of coins we spent on it, but the approach that we took, if you remember, is that we built the most best possible team that we could for everyone. So we got the highest rated players possible, so we'd cover everything, and we got extra players as well. And just quickly going to mention this, we did the Scream Untradeable SBC, and we packed Clive, just using stuff we had in the club, so you guys didn't see that. But anyway, we built these huge teams using the best possible players, assuming that some of them would have required a decent enough rating at least. And it just turns out that the rating on them are all so low that like the majority of the bronze players can be used. And all of these silver player prices, they've not moved. We're going to make back a few thousand coins from some of the players that were more expensive, but we're not going to make a ton of money. We could sell everything, we could make profit that way, but I want to complete all SBCs on this account. And for the profit that we'd make now, we're about a week late selling probably. We missed the hype. So yeah, profit is basically wasted because we over-prepared for it. And it's a great lesson to learn. Basically, next time we come out for the new League SBCs, we don't have to go in quite as hard as we did with this one. We can pick up a lot more bronze players, pick up a lot more stuff that we can cover with, not literally just the best possible players for each position. And I did not mean to back out there. Did have a couple of players, though, from, I think it was PSV, that looked like they were selling for about 7,000 coins. So if those guys actually do sell, then we could make a decent bit of profit off those guys alone, which would be 14,000 from the 2 that I listed. And that would really, really help. We also have to remember that we are getting like the 20 to 25,000 coins for completing it. I think it's 25,000 coins we get for completing this SBC, which is pretty damn sweet on its own, because that covers, well, basically a third, just over a third of what we actually spent on completing this. And then at the end of the day, we do have an SBC player. And if we think back to last year, towards the end of the year, they did release some big squad builder challenges for players, and it specifically required SBC players. So having that sitting in the club is pretty nice as well. As you can see, though, on this account right now, we don't have a ton of coins. We're currently on 45,000 coins, and that's because about 35,000 coins of stuff is just sold. So we had about 9,000 coming into this episode. We've made about 36,000 coins-ish from what's sold already. And as you can see, stuff is still selling. Even if it's only like an extra 1,000, 1,500 coins, it all adds up. These consumables that we're getting as well, they all add up as well. And it all just kind of adds to the profit that we're going to make here. But in order to have a big profit on this SBC investment, we really need these packs to come in absolutely massive. The coins are bang in the middle. It's 22,500. So that still, it puts us short at the moment on what we spent on it. We're still about 10, 11,000 coins short of making all of our coins back. But we have got 16 packs here to open. So I'm kind of assuming worst case scenario, we're going to make about 30k. Maybe even a little bit more. Maybe closer to 40k. But hey, we'll just have to wait and see, I guess. I don't know what we're looking for in like these silver packs, though. Like La Liga goalkeeper isn't going to be huge. Serbian players isn't going to be huge. Like a Russian centre-back might be pretty good. You never know. If he's like 2k, that's pretty damn good, though. 1,800. Yep, sweet. He can go up for 1,700. Our transfer list is actually pretty near full. Load of contracts. Healing cards always nice to have in the club, I guess. But all in all, there wasn't a lot in that silver pack. But we're not in it for the silver packs. We're not expecting to get much from these. It's all about... I think we get like one decent gold pack from this whole SBC. I think it's like a 25k premium gold players pack, and that is the best possible pack we can get. An Ajax left back, though, you know what? That might sell. That does sell. Okay, that's pretty nice. That's about 3k. Happy days. All of these little packs are adding massively to our profit, so it's absolutely huge for us. Bundesliga player, which I will just keep in the club. Another Liga 1 player. Another La Liga player. Okay, it's just helping us even better prepare for these SBCs that are coming up. An MLS right back. So I've already got this guy because I've prepared for the MLS already. Let's just list him up for 750. I'd rather just get something from him than not sell him, basically. And a Super League left back that goes for about 1,500 coins as well. Damn, these silver packs are really paying out. Let's list them up for 1,400. I know there was one for 1,200, but that was only just listed, so I'm going to assume that it's going to sell pretty quickly. And we're going to move into the gold packs now, though. So on all of these, we're just looking for that little light on the side of the pack. Not in that pack. It's not going to happen in the first one. We want the little light, and then we want the big blue lines. And we just really can't get away from these silver players right now. We do get an Italian player and a Brazilian player. We're just going to discard those two. Probably the wrong choice, but with only about 5 slots left on our transfer list, there's not a lot else we can do here. No boards in that next 5k pack. I mean, boards in a 5k pack are huge, though. We can't be complaining if we're not getting them. We do get an Ivory Coast player. I kind of feel like I need to keep him because I am going to complete marquee matchups. So we will have a look at actually completing that marquee matchups in this episode. We're going to go pack crazy, just hoping that we can pack something of some kind of value here. Probably not this 5k pack again, though. Yeah, so we're going to complete all these packs. Then we're going to get on with the marquee matchup packs. Then we're going to talk about the investments that we have made on this account in Player of the Month and what we're waiting for, what we're hoping to find from it. I wonder if Fazio actually sells like 1,000 coins. Oh, he sells for a bit more than 1,000 coins. Is he like 2k? Let's just put him up for like 1,500. I don't know why he's quite so much. Argentinian maybe in the Serie A? Possibly. Yeah, so we're going to go through all those SBCs, then talk about our investments. I'm not going to bother with squad battles this week, so I don't even know if we're going to bother playing a game in this episode here. So it could just be an episode of talking about investments, maybe making a couple of more investments, and then just kind of cracking on with things from there. We've definitely got no use for any Eredivisie players anymore. The Feyenoord one's still like really overpriced. Let's list him up for 1,400 as well. All these gold ones that give the good packs usually hold their value for a little bit longer. So that's where we could have sold them all and made ourselves a little bit of profit on this SBC. But you guys said we might as well complete it. Might as well get all these SBC players. We might as well collect them all, basically. We're still making profit from the SBC, so there's no harm done in doing it this way. It's just we're not going to have as many coins as we could, which is fine. I'd rather have all these players in my club that I'm never going to use anyway, because why not? I can't imagine this Georgian centre-back goes for very much, no. He's not even got bids on him for basically minimum. Nothing again in that pack. We do get a West Bromwich Albion player, which is no good because it's from Republic of Ireland. No, it's from Northern Ireland, sorry. We want Republic of Ireland players for the marquee matchups. No big players in that one again, but we could get someone big. You know what? Digne is probably worth like 1,000 coins. Yep. I'm happy enough with that, you know. 2 squad fitness, a centre forward, a striker card, and then a bunch of players down here. Calcioway, a Russian goalkeeper. I can't imagine a goalkeeper selling for much. You know what? It does sell, though. There's only 600 coins, and we have got 2 slots left. Sorry, buddy. We're not making the most out of those packs right now, but it's more important we keep our transfer list open, just in case we were to pack someone absolutely huge. That consumable pack alone there is probably somewhere between 5,000 and 10,000 coins, just because of all the position modifiers we actually got. And we finally get some boards in like a 15k pack maybe. Navas, is he 85 still? That's not bad, you know. I'm fairly happy with that. Like, he's one of the better goalkeepers in La Liga after the likes of Oblak and ter Stegen. He's like 8k. I'm happy. I'm very happy with that, actually. We get a Turkish right mid who might sell, but we'll keep him there for now in the club. And then Super League and a couple of Benfica and stuff players. We'll just discard them. So what do we have left here? We've got 3 2 rare gold player packs. You know what? I felt like they might be the ones that pay. They might be the ones that like give us an icon or something crazy. There's no boards in this pack. These Electrum packs are really bad though, so I wasn't expecting anything from them. We do get a random, what's a PSV player? Let's just see. Let's just have a little look. It doesn't sell for anything. We get Gabby, we get a Swedish player, which is really good because we need those for the marquee matchups as well. Nothing else in there. A couple of Irish players, actually. Wonder if this guy sells for the marquee matchups. It's not really selling. No one's really selling for these marquee matchups, which is kind of good and it's kind of bad. I mean, it's kind of bad because our packs aren't really making us that many coins, but it's kind of good because we're going to complete marquee matchups for really cheap. So it's kind of a double-ended sword here. I don't even think there was a rare gold flare in this pack, though. There wasn't. Jacques is not awful, though, you know. And a bunch of silvers. I'm going to sort through all the rest of these when we have a look at our club a bit later. Discard those two there. And get onto the 2 rare gold player packs. So just 4 left. 4 left. And the only thing of any kind of value that we've pulled is Navas. Up till now. I told you these 2 gold rare player packs could be good. Modric? No. Mandzukic. Is he 84? No, he's 83. Have I already got him in the club? I seem to think I have for some reason. I don't. We get Cedric and Mandzukic. That's not awful. I mean, an 83 rated player from these, it could be a lot worse. It could obviously be a lot better. We could be seeing like a blue flare. We're not seeing any kind of decent boards in that one, though. I'm guessing 81. Oh, I was being way too optimistic. Way too optimistic there. Let's discard that guy. Okay, last 2 packs. 1 rare gold 2 player pack. 2 rare gold player pack. And 1 25k pack. Boards again. Damn, these 2 player packs are actually really good. German. Centre-back. Boateng. Haldez. Which Juventus centre-backs are German? Like, none apart from Haldez. It needed to be in... Ooh, and Smalling. Is he like 4k? He's like 1k. Okay, we'll keep him. We'll send him to the club and place that one on the transfer list. Just because I want to keep a fresh one in the club. And we'll just get this last 25k premium gold players pack open. Give us boards in this one. Oh, God. Those 2 red gold player packs were the best packs we had by a long way. Oh, that's so frustrating. We get Eto, we get Carroll. Nothing else. Absolutely nothing else. You know what? Faven might have actually sold. But hey, I'm happy with that. We're going to make about 20-30k at the bare minimum from this. And we've still got that crazy good player in our club. So I can't complain too much. What we are going to do now is we're just going to keep on with these packs, you know. We're just going to jump straight into this marquee matchups. I have completed these 2 already, I think. Let me just double check. Yes, we did it with just random players that were in our club. So happy to use all those guys and just get rid of them. And I think it was the same for the Greece-Croatia game. It was, except for we had a random... Wait, so we've got Croatian and Greece in there. So we just need a random BPL centre-back in here of any kind of like random rubbish gold value. That'll do. McCooley will do beautifully. Cool. Let's just submit that one. So again, just using players that we had in our club there. We've just got these 2 to do now. So I'm going to make a start on these, finish these guys off. Then we're going to get straight into the packs. Okay then, guys. So we managed to finish these actually. We didn't need to buy a single player from the transfer list. We just went with like half BPL and half Italian there. And we just went full Bundesliga here, including this 1 Ivory Coast player. And then just threw in a random second Ivory Coast player at left back. And that is all we had to do for marquee matchups. That's one of the benefits of having all these players just sitting in our club. We're kind of ready just to complete stuff as soon as it's released. So, without further ado, let's get this silver, jumbo silver pack opened and just find out that we got nothing of any kind of use in there. It doesn't really matter what we pack, though, to be honest with you. I'm not even going to bother looking just because we don't have the space. We've got 1 slot on our transfer list, and that's kind of reserved for if we pack anyone huge. Let's get like gold players pack done next. That's usually the worst one. Then we'll do the 15k pack. Then we'll get on to the 225k packs. So there's no kind of boards in this one. So I'm happy just to skip that. We get a 76 rated player as our rare. None of them are going to be worth anything. Let's just discard all of them. Up to 92k now and get that one done here. So 3 packs left in this, I want to say quite a big pack opening for this episode, but the quality of the packs has just been so low that I don't really know if we can call it that. We get 76 of Thurby in this pack as well. Wow. Oh, and we do get 81 rated there. Galino. He was a 1 to watch card last year, I think. He is Fenerbahce, but he still doesn't sell. I think that Jalette probably sells for more than him. Let's discard that as well. Let's go for this one. The Premium Gold Players Pack is less expensive on the store, so that suggests it's not quite as good. And we get no boards, so it would probably ring true that it's not going to be quite as good. Is it? I was going to say, is it Mahrez? But Mahrez would have been a board at the very least there. It's going to be another Algerian centre attacking mid. It's going to be Budabuz. You know what? Budabuz isn't bad. And I didn't even know that he'd moved to La Liga. Hey, go to the club. Stay in that club, Budabuz. A random Germany 2 players. Just discard those. It kind of all comes down to this then. This one rare gold pack here. Can we put anything huge to save these packs? No, we can't. Those 2 rare gold player packs were our best packs by so far. Oh, that's so depressing. Right wing. Sterling? 82? And Welbeck. You know what? That's not a bad way to end it, actually. For non-board players, pulling someone like that who's about 5k, and then Welbeck who might be a couple of k. I'll keep them in the club for now, though, just in case they rise in the run-up to Player of the Month and everything like that. So, that completes the SBC. That completes quite a lot of stuff. If we have a look at our transfer list at the moment, all of these players here that are selling, and there's one of the PSV players, and there is the second that went for 7k, which is madness, absolute madness. We've still got a whole bunch of them selling as well, so we're going to be nicely in the profit. And then we get onto our investments. So, a massive amount of Diswa. I bought these a while ago, right? About a week ago, maybe, in the build-up to Player of the Month. And then EA just released so much stuff that everybody seemed to lose interest. And by everybody, I mean the general foot player. Now, most normal foot players don't follow trading that intensely, so their mind just goes to what is the next event, what can I invest in, what do I need to buy? And hence, all these German players I bought for between 12 to 13k, they were like 10, 11k yesterday. So we kind of overspent now. We could have bought a much better time, but I'm still confident that hype should rise and to give us some profit. We've also got ourselves 2 or 3 copies of Hilton for about 23 to 24,000 coins. Again, he just didn't rise quite as much as I was expecting him to rise, which was a little bit frustrating. I think we got 9 copies of Julian Brandt that we bought for about 18 to 20k. What else do we have on here? Is there anything else? I think we have actually got about 8 copies of One to Watch Traore left and a Goretzka. And we got a Moy that we bought. So we got loads of stuff here. These Traores, there is a slim chance he makes the Team of the Week tomorrow, which will be today when you're watching this video. So if he does, then hey, we could make an absolute fortune of him maybe. But if not, we're still good with our investments. We've still got loads of other stuff that we can wait on and just kind of hope that it comes in. If we're having a quick look on here, I do want to just see if the German informs that we have bought have actually started to rise at all yet. I've got a feeling no is going to be the answer. Hard no. They're just not going to rise now, I don't think. Such a shame. But it is a shame. It's a massive shame because we massively overpaid, as you can see. But what if you actually do need a German inform for Sane? Now, the reason that I say that this is a possibility is because just look how many of them are on the market. We've gone through about 10 pages and we're only at the 1 minute mark. I know some of these are higher rated ones, but it's very, very few. So this is definitely a possibility that we might see that an actual German inform is needed for Player of the Month Sane, and then our 30-odd informs on our transfer list will actually give us some kind of profit. No guarantees, obviously, but I'm going to believe that it's going to happen. So I think I'm going to wrap up the episode there. You guys have been saying you don't want them to be too long. It's probably going to be fairly long as it is anyway. We've gone through the investments we've got at the moment. We've still got 100k coins. We've still got an absolutely stacked team, which includes the prime icon, Rui Costa. It includes Scream Perisic, Mertens, Higuain, Hamšík, Pjanic. We've got stacked team and a bunch of coins to play with. So we're still flying. I just apologize that I don't have enough time to really properly grind the trading scene. I'd much rather make the investment videos and work on Twitter and tweet to you guys and Discord and all of that kind of stuff than put all of my time into my Trade to Glory series because I enjoy making the content a lot more than I enjoy playing the game, mainly because my internet is like 1 megabit per second. So having a great team would be fantastic, but I don't really know what I'd do with it. Even if I'd grind it to like a full icons team, I'd still be sitting here like, well, I can't really play online at the moment, so what was the point? This way, it's going to be a nice gradual grind. We've still got both the League 1 and the MLS and the Serie A. We've done another 3, actually. 3 League SBCs stacked in the club ready to go as well. So our coins don't look like we've got too much, but we've got tons of stuff spread all over the place ready to get us rich, basically. Anyway, guys, if you are still enjoying this series, then if you could smash that like button, that would be incredible. A subscription would be amazing if you're new around here. Make sure you follow me on Twitter and join up our trading Discord if you aren't there yet. We've got about 2,100-ish members now. We've got channels for pro clubs, all kinds of football-related stuff. Just get on there, basically. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.